All right. Hey, what's going on, you guys? It's your boy, James AJ JC Campbell in the building with our first episode, DVINE Heart and Soul. That's the name of our new podcast, you guys. Yeah, we finally did it. You know, we've been walking around the swimming pool, sticking our toe in, and we finally decided that now is the time to get this thing in. And I am so excited about this new podcast because I get a chance to talk to the world, to put some positivity out there, to put some love out there, to put some motivation out there, into the air for my educators, for my parents, my young people, my young champions, my kings and my queens. So I am tremendously excited. And I hope that you guys find some value in this and that you guys just keep rocking with me. So just a little bit about myself, who I am. Again, my name is James Campbell. A lot of my friends and family, from way back and, as a part of my journey with the things that I've done, people that are real close to me, they actually call me AJ. In the professional world, the community world, people actually call me JC. And you will find, you don't just do one thing. When you are in business and you have a dream and you are pushing towards a goal, there's a lot of hats that you have to wear. And I can tell you, as we grow together, you will get a chance to start finding out a little bit about myself and my journey. And I wear a lot of hats, as I'm sure a lot of you guys do. But I'm just excited about tapping in with you guys and just being able to talk to you guys and share a little bit about my journey. But what I really wanted to get into today, as we start to move along, was to see what a good topic was. Again, for myself, how I got started in this, I started speaking way back in 1987. Now, I know that dates myself, but that's when I first started speaking. It was through one of my mentors. His name was Gregory Ball, rest in peace. But he had an organization called YAC, Young Adults Against Crime. And, we went into the different schools and things of that nature, like high schools and middle schools. And, the way I got started, Greg was like, hey, James, just, tell them your story. And so that was the beginning of, my speaking. There was also another part to that too as well. The music industry was also something at that particular time that I was into as a young artist, excited about writing and things of that nature. One of the things that I could say about the music industry and my music journey is that it definitely was something that, saved my life. I'm a strong, firm believer that you have to have something to keep you going. And this is for young people that are out there that's listening, or, really anybody that's stuck. You cannot just sit still or stand still. And if you are in an environment that can, suck you in, get you into a, like a bad outcome, you want to find positive things that you can be involved with to keep you busy so that you can have positive outcomes. And so for me, music was one of those. Though again, I was at risk, though again, my environment was not very positive around me. And as we started getting into the different episodes and things of that nature, and we have other guests, you guys will start to learn a little bit about me as we navigate through this process and figure it out together. As far as, my next move after that, the music was something else for me. I mean, it was really something that I stuck to. It was really a big part of my life. I was definitely all in. I was definitely possessed with it. But there comes a time in your life when you have to sometimes, you have to, I'm just going to say what Kenny Rogers says, you have to know when to fold them and when to hold them. In entertainment, period, in athletics and in music and things of that nature, these are really some hard careers. You put a lot of work and a lot of life into these things, and sometimes it's not the outcome that you may expect and the outcome that you may want. But one thing that I can say about the industry is that it made me very resilient. It made me the type of individual that when I see a task or I'm going up against something, I have total confidence. It's not something that I will just break down to or give up easily, because, again, when you're in entertainment, you have to be very resilient, and you have to have a lot of in you. And so that was one of my lessons with that. Then as I moved on, from the music and everything like that, my next journey was I got into I had the opportunity to get back into what can I say, kind of speaking, but more so now doing housing. And that housing was housing guys fresh out of what they call California Youth Authority, right? So you have like your Ventura, but they were on the verge of closing all of the California Youth Authorities down. But I had the opportunity to work with them probably about the last 3 years before a lot of the institutions started shutting down. So what that is, ladies and gentlemen, kings and queens, is that it's simply just, young people that, get caught up in the system, maybe they don't have the family support. They do something like a minor crime or even like a misdemeanor or a felony, just from hanging around the wrong crowd, and then they go into a youth detention center. And basically, when they go in there and they get released, a lot of times when they come out, they don't have anyone to really accept them back, as they enter into society. They don't have a support system. And so I had these guys for quite some time. So that was one of my journeys, was housing California Youth Authorities. And I graduated from that to AB 109, which was probation, DBH, which is Department of Behavior and Health, bipolar and schizophrenic clients. And we also had TAY, which is transitional age youth. And these are foster youth generally that are aging out of foster care that have no place to go as well. So they're 18 to 24. And, the same story as the California Youth Authority. They just need, life skills. They need, job training. They need interpersonal skills, things that are just going to really get them set up for life. And basically that's what we did. We just kind of, took that journey. That was part of my first journey. And then from there, we graduated and, kept moving. kind of stutter stepped a little bit, got into the auto industry, still in the auto industry as well. But with that being said, you have to multitask in whatever it is that you're doing, right? You can never give up on the vision, right? And in fact, if it's something that you're supposed to really, really be doing purposely, that fire is not going to stop. And that's how it was with me. Even though I was in a totally different other industry, the fire never stopped. And I still got the opportunity then, while sitting still for a moment, to kind of revamp the whole program. And then now going, instead of innovation, into prevention, because we have so many different things today going on in our schools and stuff like that. That's where I felt I needed to be at, and that's where I was being led to, in terms of where I was feeling like I needed to be at the most, because a lot of these students or these young people, they just don't have any type of whatsoever of a plan, right? They don't have a pathway geared up, and it's so many different moving parts and so many different moving pieces as to why that is. All I know is that we have a very big issue and a problem, because we have a lot of our kids today going from high school to prison. And so somehow, some way, we have to come together, and we have to find a remedy for this particular problem. And it's in my state, California, and it's all across the country, and it is just basically turned into a huge wildfire, is what you can actually call it, because that's what it is. If you look at a lot of the folks that I mentioned before, California Youth Authority, if you look at the foster youth population, the one thing about that is that is the beginning and the introduction before they start getting into the system. Okay, so it makes more sense for us now to focus on the schools, right? To focus on organizations, or having organizations, or partnering up with other organizations, so that we can help to ease this problem that we have across the country. So part of what we're looking to do, and what I'm doing, is just basically giving it all that I have, serving in every different capacity. I'm also in the industry of being a community leader, so I serve there. I get an opportunity to serve every day in the auto industry, which I love. And then I get an opportunity to serve with my organization, DI. And, something just hit me. I actually had one of our team members mention, a couple of things to me. Number one, to start doing shorts, these video shorts, right? And I gotta tell you, back in the day, I was trying to do it, and there was no consistency. I mean, I did it for a minute, especially like with the YouTube and all of that kind of stuff. Like, I did a lot of videos doing YouTube. I in fact, during the COVID, I kind of did quite a bit, from writing books to an audio book, to a few books, to curriculums. I mean, I was quite busy. And in my mind, I was also thinking about doing a podcast. which is something that, I really did not know how to do. And like I said, for those that are listening that may be in the same boat as I am, like, I'm just learning this now. This is my first one, but I know that, I have a voice. I know that I have something to give to the world. And that's really what this is about for me, is, again, just adding value, right? I'm going to keep it short. I'm not going to probably go past, I think I'm coming up to about 15 minutes, but I'm going to be probably keeping them to about, 7, maybe 11, maybe 15 minutes tops. But I'm going to be doing a lot of research. I'm going to park right there today. This was just kind of like a trial run, just to get some rough material, just to kind of see where we're going to go with it and how it's going to be. But I did want to leave you with a quote before I leave from William Butler Yeats. And it basically, what he's saying is education is not filling a pail, but it's the lighting of the fire, right? So basically, education is not filling of a pail, but it's lighting of the fire. So with that being said, I hope that this ignites you and what you have inside of you to start your own podcast, to start your own YouTube channel, to start advertising your business a little bit more on social media. If you are in real estate, if you are in sales, period, I hope that you start, getting your numbers up, making more phone calls, things of that nature, just putting in the work that is necessary to go to the next level. For me, this is what this is. I'm putting in the work. Again, I'm excited about it. I'm having fun with it, and I hope that it touches somebody out there. So until the next time, I'll catch you guys on the next one. Much love to you guys. Again, this is your boy, James A.J. Campbell, JC, in the building. So make sure you guys check us out on the next one. My goal is to try and get at least one of these per week. So I'll find the time to get this done. I'm doing this today on the holiday because I got nothing but love for you guys. But hey, I'll catch you guys on the next one, and I hope you guys stay with me. Peace, blessings.